I am feeling sick today, but I really wanted to get this video filmed, edited, and out there before all these sets retire. So bear with me. Here we go. As a collector with a limited budget and limited shelf space, I have to be very selective about which LEGO sets I actually pick up before they retire. Here are the 10 sets I actually added to my collection before they retire in July of 2026. One of them I actually got for free from LEGO customer service after a mishap with a missing piece in my LEGO Avengers Tower set. First up is LEGO Optimus Prime. This was the first official LEGO Transformers set, and it makes sense that they would go with Optimus Prime first. It looks good, and it is massive. I own a few masterpiece scale Transformers, and this dwarfs most of those. The detail is good. It has that iconic Optimus Prime look. As soon as I saw that this was being released, I knew I had to get one. I grew up with Transformers, and I was shocked when I learned they were going to make an official LEGO version of a Hasbro toy. Shocked in a good way. Well, the transformation isn't the easiest. Let's be honest. You don't buy and build a Lego Transformer for the transformation and the play features. You buy it for display. The transformation isn't horrible, but it isn't great either. It is, however, better than the transformation on our second model today. The LEGO Bumblebee set, however, isn't as strong as Optimus. Less iconic and harder to get those rounded over parts of a Volkswagen Beetle to translate into LEGO bricks. It looks solid in robot form, but even after practicing the transformation several times, I still have parts break off in my hand when I try to switch modes. I'm just going to stick this one in one mode for display, maybe change it every few months, if that, just to keep it fresh. The face is good. The ability to swap out tiles with the Autobot logo is cool. I'm glad they've made a few more than just Optimus. I don't have Soundwave yet, but I do plan on definitely picking that one up before it retires also. This next set, I didn't even buy. I was building the LEGO Avengers Tower set, but it was missing a piece. So I went to the LEGO website and requested a replacement, as I usually would. And then I waited. And I waited. And I waited. And after a few weeks, I sent a follow-up email to LEGO and got no response. I waited a few weeks, sent another email explaining my last one hadn't gotten a response and that I was a little disappointed. This time, I got a response letting me know that my piece was on the way and they would be sending me a set for free because of my issue. I got this LEGO Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline from LEGO a few days later. Just another example of how awesome LEGO customer service is. I have personally never watched a Fast and the Furious movie, so I don't know really anything about this. I should probably give that a go before I build this set to really be able to appreciate what it is that I'm building. Next up, we have the Dune House Atreides Ornithopter. It comes with a nice spread of minifigures from across the movies. And while honestly I liked the look of the characters from the 80s version better, there are still some solid minifigures. I bought this last year because I had heard a rumor that this was going to be retiring last July, so I made sure to pick it up before it did, and then found out that it wasn't being retired yet. I love the way this works. The complicated mechanics to get the wings to fold and flap is amazing. I was worried when building it that they weren't going to flap, but once you get the full build done, the flapping is much stronger and more noticeable. The idea of an ornithopter is also so cool. Flying by mimicking the motions of birds. Need to be careful because the long blades used for the wings have a tendency to sag some, I've heard and seen, so I display mine vertically with just the wings back. I'll put a link in the description to the wall mount stand that I use. It does have its issues. It comes with these little clips so that you can keep the wings outstretched, but I found that those pop off randomly. I'd find them on my floor or see one of the wings start to droop. I tried to fix one back in and it broke in my hand. The stand is great. The little clips to hold the wings straight aren't the best, but I do like the stand. I do like the way it looks on my wall. The flower bouquet was one of the first botanical sets, and it kicked off the whole craze. Now there are so many off brands making versions of brick flowers because of the success of this one set. If you haven't gotten it yet, this is a good set to have before it goes away. There are plenty of other LEGO Botanical sets that are also gorgeous, but since this is the first and the original, that makes it special. If you like the Botanical sets, but you don't want to break the bank, the Lotus Flowers set is also retiring. I own that one also. The LEGO Jaws set depicting the iconic battle between the crew of the Orca and the shark is a classic set from a classic movie. I really try to curtail which LEGO sets I buy, but this one was one I had to get. So many iconic moments from this movie that can be depicted with this set from that Steven Spielberg staple. It's got the three main characters, Quinn, Chief Brody, and Hooper. I think I'm going to need a bigger shelf. Black eyes like a doll's eyes. And they're all excellent. I've also bought a few of these Star Wars capital ships models, the Executor, the Acclamator, and Home One. I don't buy a lot of Star Wars sets anymore because often if I miss one, they're just going to be releasing a new version of the same ship in a few years. I still have the original Millennium Falcon UCS in its original shipping box, and the second UCS is retiring soon. I primarily look for minifigs I'd really like to have as the main reason that I would buy a set, and those haven't been too many lately. Also, Star Wars of the past few years has not been as good or as iconic as the classics. I do like that U-Wing model that I think is going to be retiring at the end of the year, so I'll probably want to pick that one up. I was able to find these sets significantly marked down at Target online, so I picked them up with pretty good discounts. Haven't had time to build these yet. Are there other good sets that will be going away forever at the end of July 2026? Certainly. I'm really considering personally picking up Malfoy Manor also, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that one just yet. I wish I had more disposable income and a significant amount more storage space. So there it is, my collection of sets that are retiring in July that I made sure that I bought before they are gone for good. What sets did I miss? What were some hidden gems that I should have picked up or should pick up in the next few weeks? Let me know in the comments. See you next time, and happy building.